should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way. Coming with all they friends and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches. Here's the handoff. Racing down the left side. And he will get this inside the 30.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
43.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Buying some time right. That one's complete right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. This 42 yards from the right half. Sly's kick is up and good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Ready. Set, go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Now it'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Clock, fight, 90 seconds, ready. 60 ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal.
Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches.
Here we go. 22 middle. 52 blue. Set, go, set.
Scatterboo. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then Matt. The end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking right, and he finds him. Now he's past the 25. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Chimere Dike, the one he was looking for. So second down coming up.
Drill, 62.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And second down only works out for a yard. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long, they're going to throw. Downfield to DK. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense is set, first and 10. Now looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, kid. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Back to the air they go on second down. Pass brought in by Tetero and McMillan. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Scattaboo. Hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a field goal lead in our opening quarter.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting the tone and the mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have first and 10. First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead on the first play of the drive. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
14. Jody Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
60 red. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers at today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Edo Blue. Set.
Back to throw. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. Complete. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Will, 52. 52 plus. Red, cycle. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Ready. Set.
They'll run for this. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Ready.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Black 40, snap, red. Set.
From the gun on third down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Field, black. 6, mega. Blue striker. Set.
Third down from the gun. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Mecole Hardman now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 37-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 37 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Trying the right side. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that makes it third down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone.
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
24, Titans 17.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. Goes for 32 yards. And the Titans have a first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They're throwing it. This finds Franklin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Complete out to the right side. Who's going to get this to the opposing 41? Give him 24 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Sending him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Another carry for him. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go. Red 38. Fight 60. Six. Mega. Ready.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. He's going to push one deep down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Colts get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts will extend their lead as time expires in the half.
Receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they make the tackle at the 38. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
33. Shoot. Yellow. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Watch out now. 50
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
From the red zone now.
And the Titans
Finds the in route complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Roster, six, steal, smash, red, set.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
32.
They're going to try and throw it here. Buys time, rolling right. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Scattaboo gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's got some air into this one, deep down the middle. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making a 9-point advantage. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Completed to his running back. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Pick up there of 39 yards. And the Titans have a first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third down, it's Mahomes. That one's complete, right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the move, past the 40. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Goes to the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. That's the rookie out of Florida. And the Titans have it as he records the first interception of his young career. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Ready, go. Let's go. Ready.
Here's a throw. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ready. Check, huh?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
5, 6, 6, 11. Here we go, set.
Dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Get it back on the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. All set to go now from the 35.
Yellow. Attack.
Drive play straight ahead. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Titans' 26-yard line.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Handoff now from the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to the well again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Brought in right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. Mahomes to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Attack, attack!
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game.
Colts 48, Titans 38. Jody Sly is set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Working on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
18 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Driving forward with Scatteroo. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that, he's pushed backwards to the 5. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motioning left is their running back. Oh, he lost the football! And the Colts pick it up. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free, and escape without surrendering any points.
Catch is made down the right sideline. Here he goes again. Has room down the left sideline. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Here's Slye to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Down, set.
On the first down, they'll run. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Titans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Going to the ground again on first. We're in there full steam ahead, but we ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Ten black. Set.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. You got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line.
3-3.
The Titans, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Tennessee.
Ready.
Here he goes. One final shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Colts will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.